YouTube, what it do, what it do, what it do. It's your boy Mr. Philly back at it again with another banger. Man, you know, I do this for y'all, man. I try to upload at least one video a day because I do this for y'all. I'm just trying to motivate y'all, you know what I'm saying, enlighten y'all spiritually, mentally, emotionally, everything, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, bring y'all these motherfucking entertainment banging videos. Now, today's topic, y'all, I'm trying to get into it today. It has just been reported, you know, on the news, on the hip-hop news blogs that your rapper Sheff G, straight out of from New York, has just been hit with another RICO, has been just hit with a RICO charge. All 32 members, Sheff G included, and I believe Sleepy Hallow as well. They're some very popular drill artists from New York have just been hit with a RICO, y'all. It's not looking good for Sheff G. Anybody who's a fan of Sheff G or has listened to his music, I'm personally a fan of both of them. My favorite song is from one of them, Sleepy Hallow, is 2 Minutes of Pain. Really good song. Y'all should check that out. This is not free promo or whatever. I'm just showing love. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being a real nigga showing love because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I show love. You know what I'm saying? To everybody. At the end of the day, I don't have hate in my heart towards nobody. You know what I'm saying? Us black people, we've been suffering for thousands of years, and it's like it's time that we stop hating our own people and stop being self-destructive towards our own people, because that's what the enemy wants. Now, I pray for these young guys, man. A lot of them are probably not even 30 years old and facing a lot of time. These are football number years that these feds is trying to throw to these young men. And one thing that y'all have to realize, a federal RICO charge is very hard to beat. It's only 98%. The feds have a 98% conviction rate. So meaning if you get hit with that shit 98% of the time, you're gonna lose. The feds is always gonna win. There's only been, I think, few people that have ever beat a fucking RICO charge. One of them is Irv Gotti, which was a very prominent mob boss back in the day, a very infamous mob boss, and I forgot what the other person's name was that also was that beat that shit. But yeah, they probably had they were probably very powerful, had very connections around them and everything to even beat those charges. Because nowadays in the judicial system, they really don't give a fuck about what you did or whatever. You could real life go out here and murder somebody and they would not give no fucks. All they care about is fucking money. Do you know that when they lock you up, they make a percentage of each inmate that they lock up and that they house in the fucking unit system? It's crazy. It's crazy. I just feel like these record label executives should be held accountable for all these charges that these young men, that these rappers are, because nowadays it's like every single time on the news you see a new artist or new rapper that's on the rise, you know, getting indicted with all these type of crazy ass charges. And it's like, at the same time, I am not, you know, I'm saying I definitely understand. I understand both sides. I know at the same time, us, you know, but y'all have to understand, y'all can't sit here and crucify these young men, because at the end of the day, us minorities, we don't have no structure. We don't have no guidance. We don't have no role models. We don't have, you know, somebody telling us right from wrong and everything, or guiding us towards a better path. All we know, a lot of us have came from broken homes, you know what I'm saying, came from, you know, seeing nothing but, you know, just destruction in our community, you know what I'm saying? So what do you think, you know, a child is going to grow up towards it to be? It's just like with an animal. When you mistreat or an animal like a dog or a cat, I'm mainly a dog. I'm going to set this example for y'all. Perfect example. You mistreat a dog, right? You malnourish it, you never give it food, you never play with the dog, you never give it love, you never, you know, give it any type of attention. You're starving the dog, beating the dog. That dog is gonna grow up and be a vicious motherfucking animal, biting, snapping at everybody and anything it sees. It's the same thing with a child. If you don't, Tupac said it best. That's why, you know, I will always have respect for Tupac Shakur. You know, with that whole thug life movement, motherfuckers got that whole shit confused. What Tupac meant when he came up with that idea, with that acronym thug life, is that hate that you give little infants fucks everybody, because it's true. We've seen it time and time again with these rappers, with these celebrities, these young black artists, these young black kings that are coming from these very poverty-stricken project areas, ghetto areas where they don't have no hope. All they know is the streets. All they know is the streets life. They were never even given a chance to be shown a better way of life, y'all. That's what one thing that y'all gotta understand. Y'all be so quick to judge these young men, but they just try to make it out for their family. When they be rapping about shoot this, shoot that, and everything, they know that that's what's going to attract the most type of views, because we live in an age where negativity, we don't live in an age no more like the 90s or the 80s where positive music was, you know, the #1 thing. Nowadays, you know, negativity sells. You know what I'm saying? Negativity sells. You know, controversy sells. And these record labels fucking know that. These Jewish and I'm not being cinematic, so don't downgrade these videos, but a lot of these motherfucking powerful people that's in the industry are Jewish rich executives that control the narrative. Why aren't they being held accountable? Why aren't they being hit with RICO charges? They the ones that's motherfucking promoting this shit. They the ones that's pushing your favorite rapper, your favorite artist to rap about these violent type of crimes. And, you know, a lot of times as the fans, you know, a lot of y'all fans is no better, because y'all encourage y'all artists to act like if he not really out here shooting shit or doing shit, y'all think he pussy. Y'all think he pussy. So what you think a nigga gonna do? A lot of times us as men, we're very prideful. We're very prideful, especially if we have never had an ego death. We're very too much in ourselves that we feel like, oh, a motherfucker think I'm pussy, I gotta show out, or I gotta flash out. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta do that, dog. Like I said in my last video on the XXXTentacion situation, it's very heartbreaking that a lot of y'all young black kings will throw y'all lives away over 5 seconds. Y'all will go pick up a gun and go murder your own fucking brother. And they say Black Lives Matter, but does it really? Does it really truly matter? If you could be so quick to pick up a gun and beef with your own kind and kill them over what? Over blocks? Over females? Over drugs? Over shit that doesn't even fucking mean anything at the end of the day? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Or is it just going over y'all head? Like it always seems to do. You know what I'm saying? Whenever a person speaks out or gives some divine messages, it seems nobody wants to listen or pay attention. But y'all pay attention to all the fuck shit, all the negativity. But, you know what I'm saying? Free Sheff, you know what I'm saying? Free Sleepy Hallow, free, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these young men, it's very heartbreaking that, you know, they just try to make it out and change their family's life and change their family situation, and they get hit with these wild ass charges. And the motherfuckers that's their bosses that signs them ain't being held responsible or being held accountable for this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that have all the money to promote this shit, and they're not even ever being targeted because they have all the power and influence in the music industry. It's a very sad situation, y'all. But until next time, though, love y'all.